Chosen Vessels, what's the deal? It's Druuill. You already know I'm back at you again with another video. I need every chosen vessel to smash the like button, hit the share button, and don't forget to press that subscribe button. Salute to the Galactic family and Drew Nation. Let's get this thing started. Look, staying calm, communicating, and thinking things through is the #1 way to maintain blessings. Let's talk about it, all right? Staying calm and thinking things through is going to be a game changer in your life, all right? It's going to be a miracle when you need a miracle. Staying calm helps you think things through. When you're mad and you get upset and aggravated and angry, there's not much you can do except ruin things, except make mistakes. And it's okay to make mistakes. We're talking about the type that you don't voluntarily bring upon yourself forcefully. If you do something wrong when you're doing something right, mistakes are okay, as long as it's not detrimental to your health or your success. As long as you don't get hurt or you don't hurt yourself in more ways than one. But the mistakes that voluntarily come from when we choose an attitude or when we know we were supposed to make another decision other than the one that led to more problems because we were mad and angry, that's called self-infliction. And you don't want to inflict yourself damage from not having the right attitude. You can't do anything without the right attitude. That's why it's important to maintain the proper attitude. That's the key to always winning in life, is maintaining the proper attitude. When things go wrong, when things aren't going right, when it seems like you're getting cheated, or if it seems like other people are able to do things and you're not, or they're helping them out and they're not helping you, or it doesn't seem like anything is going your way, you have to maintain the right attitude. You have to, because that right attitude is going to help you from getting angry. It's going to help you from getting agitated. All right, when you have a right attitude instead of an angry attitude or a mad attitude, that right attitude is going to be able to help you think through things and get through life like a normal functioning person. And I'm not saying just because you haven't done this or haven't been able to do that or haven't been doing it doesn't mean you're not normal. But if you want to be able to maintain your blessings, right? If you want to be able to keep the good things that come into your life without them exiting out of your life due to you and your own negativity and your own attitude, your own self-infliction, your own anger, your own frustration, you have to stay calm. When you stay calm, you're able to think things through. You're able to communicate. All right, when you get angry, you can't communicate with anyone. Not the right way. That's not communicating. That's getting angry and voicing your opinion. I'm gonna shout at you and yell at you because you said something that I don't like, or I'm gonna yell at you and scream at you because things aren't going my way, or this didn't work out right, so now I got an attitude with you for no reason other than you just walking up and trying to speak to me. That's why when you get angry, it's okay to just stay by yourself, stay to yourself, calm down, relax. That's why staying calm is important for communicating, especially in heated situations. We've all been in situations where we wish we didn't have said this. We wish we never had said that. We wish we didn't do this. We wish we didn't do that. It's because when you act off anger, you're not able to think. That's not you. That's the anger. You're just trying to get that anger out. That's not the type of spirit you want to be moving in. You want to be, that's why the Bible says be slow to anger. Slow to anger, slow to speak, slow to act, quick to hear, quick to listen. All right, quick to think. You want to be slow to anger. You don't want to be so reactionary. If you're a reactionary person, you're going to have to calm down. When you feel like you're going to want to react, you're going to have to take a deep breath. When you feel like you're going to want to react, You're going to have to picture the still waters in your mind that the Bible talks about. Picture those still waters. All right. The Bible talks about waters being still. That's your peace. All right. When the Bible talks about the waters being still, that's you being peaceful. So whenever you are frustrated, whenever you get upset, think about the peaceful waters. Picture Jesus in your mind. Picture God in your mind. Picture yourself in your mind, chilling, relaxing on a rock out in nature by some peaceful, still waters. Maybe you're by a pond. Maybe you're by a peaceful flowing stream. But picture, right? When you get angry, when you get upset, so that way you could stay calm and communicate and think things through, you're going to have to think something and you're going to have to do something. You're going to have to think something with your mind to take you away from that anger and those negative thoughts. And you're going to have to do something with your mind to keep you peaceful and to keep that peace in your life. So you should already have a program in your mind if you know that you're someone that is reactionary. If you know you're someone that reacts to negativity. If you know you're someone that gets angry, that has rage, that has anger issues that they deal with. All right. Chosen ones, we got a lot of power. We got a lot of energy. Sometimes when it's misguided, when it's misdirected, because we want to do so well, we want everything to work out for us. Sometimes we get raged. Sometimes we get angry. Sometimes we act out on our frustrations and it becomes detrimental to us. And then a little while later, if I had handled this differently, if I had took a more calmer approach to this situation, I wouldn't have ended up missing out. I wouldn't have ended up losing out. I wouldn't have ended up having to find another opportunity. And it may have been over something that was stupid that somebody else did. But still, it doesn't matter what other people do. It doesn't matter if somebody does something stupid. It doesn't matter if somebody does something negative. All that matters is how we react to it. And when people are out here trying to make you react, you want to already have programmed yourself to stay calm in heated, difficult, uptight situations to where tensions are high, to where environments to where people are prone to have attitude and need anger management. Nobody can manage your anger like you can. So why don't you picture yourself by some still waters, relax, and calm your mind? You could also tell yourself that you feel an infinite, divine, ever-flowing, overflowing river of peace flowing through you. I'm going to say that again. When you get angry and you feel that rage, number one, immediately before you do anything, give that anger to God. God, take this anger away from me. And that's all you got to tell him to do, because he'll take that anger away from you. You'll feel that anger dissipate. You'll feel that frustration leave your body. And I'm talking about in the heat of the moment. If you're so mad you can't think of a scripture, if you're still learning the Bible and you haven't memorized your scriptures yet, the one thing you can do is say, you know what? God, take this anger away from me. Because he hears you. He's always there for you. He's right here with you while you're angry. Yo, God, take this anger from me so that I could open my Bible, so that I could go read a verse on anger. I could go read some Psalms. I could go read some Proverbs on anger. I could go read the Bible verses that tell me to be slow to anger and quick to listen, slow to speak. All right. Sometimes you have to get yourself into I'm so angry I couldn't. You have to get the anger out the way to be able to go do something that will bring you closer towards peace and closer towards not being frustrated. It's a immediate thing you have to do, because as soon as you get angry, your mind is about to make a split decision. You're either going to go towards a decision where you act out on that anger, or you're going to be mature, sit with that anger for a split second, and then make a decision to give that anger to God, and then go from there. And these are just examples on how I deal with my frustration and my anger when I get upset. Instead of slamming things, instead of breaking things, instead of telling people how you feel when it's not the best particular time to, so that way you don't end up making things worse for yourself, because you don't want to do that. I understand you feel your anger is justified. I understand people may be playing with you. I understand life may be difficult right now, but you still want to have control over yourself and how you interact with people and how you handle things. Life shouldn't be an excuse for you to go around not representing yourself the way a child of God should. All right, the way a chosen one should. If you're a chosen one, you need to be holding yourself to a higher standard, and you need to be carrying yourself a certain way. And that's with peace, that's with love, that's slow to anger, quick to listen. All right, you don't want to be flying off the handle, because those mistakes could become detrimental to your life. Those choices could become detrimental to your life. So you wanna be able to communicate. There's nothing wrong with talking to people. Hey, I don't like how you did that. I would appreciate if that could stop. And even if you gotta, even if it's even if you're shaking, even if you're angry and you're mad, and even if you can't really talk, it's better to be like that than to be like, man, you F this, bomb, F this, shizzy that. All right, shout out to Rob Diadek. I got that from him back in Fantasy Factory days. He's like, shizzy. He didn't like the curse. He was like, shizzy this and shizzy that. You don't want to be shizzy this and shizzy that and F bomb this and F bomb that. People will think you're crazy. If you don't know how to handle yourself and regulate your attitude, people will think you're crazy. Like, yo, what's wrong with him? He can't get that under control. What's wrong with her? She can't get that under control. That's why I always advocate on self-improvement, because I had to go towards self-improvement. If I didn't have self-improvement, I wouldn't be here talking to you right now. All right, there's certain things that I had to overcome: anger, being mad, not being able to handle situations. I had to overcome all that, and I'm still a work in progress. But the thing is, I've got it to a point now to where I'm not sabotaging myself anymore. I'm not going to sabotage myself anymore. All right, because I had to learn how to get my attitude under control, so that way I could maintain my blessings. That way I could keep the things that I wanted in my life that I wanted to keep. That way I won't keep having problems with people. Somebody has an issue with something that I'm doing, cool, I could chill that out. It takes time. Some people have to learn this, like I did. It took me time to have to learn this. And but once you do learn it, once you do have more control over yourself, once you're able to thank God for coming into your life and helping you change and becoming a better person, once you've stumbled upon certain books and certain information and certain tools and certain coping mechanisms, be grateful for all of that and keep using all those. One thing you can do to stay calm during a situation is ask yourself, why am I so mad about this? You're mad because you want to do a good job. You're mad because you want things to go right. So don't get mad and don't give up because you want things to go right. Allow that to make you want things to go right for you as well. You want things to go right, allow that to make you act right. Man, I want things to go right. This negative attitude is not going to help. Why am I so mad? Okay, I know I wanted to do a good job. I didn't do as good as I thought. That's upsetting. That's frustrating. But I'm not going to allow that anger to make matters worse. I'm not going to allow that anger to make me make a decision that I can't come back from. Or I say something that I wish I didn't have said. Or I do something that I wish I didn't have done. In the heat of the moment, things can get very cloudy depending on how unclear your judgment is. And you want to have the clearest judgment possible. That's why you want to stay calm. You want to practice taking a deep breath when you get angry. You want to practice giving that anger to God. You want to practice telling yourself, be slow to anger. Even if that's what you meditate on, slow to anger, slow to anger, slow to anger. Say that to yourself over and over again. Put on some peaceful music. Take a deep breath. Go in the corner and pray. It's all about you getting calm and getting back to a place to where you're not going to mess things up for yourself, because you deserve the best. And if you deserve the best, you deserve the best from yourself as well. You can't want the best out of life and everything that life has to offer if you're not drawing the best out of yourself first. And you have to draw the best out of yourself first by being able to stay calm and communicating and thinking things through. All right, when you're able to think things through, you're able to make better decisions for yourself. A person that can't think things through, why do you think there's so many people that end up behind bars and in jail? Because they didn't stay calm. They didn't learn, they didn't teach themselves to calm down. They didn't teach themselves to communicate. They acted off that anger. And when you get behind bars and when you get in jail, unfortunately, all they have time to do is sit and think about certain decisions that they made that they wish they could take back and not make. Even people that didn't go to jail, people that ended up with other types of problems, losing out on opportunities, losing out on money, having to pay people money, having to pay for destruction of this or having to buy a new that. There's all types of penalties and all types of prices to pay for letting your anger get the best of you. And if you let your anger get the best of you, you're not going to be able to let success get the best of you. I'd rather let success get the best of me. I'd rather let patience get the best of me. All right. You want to be able to maintain blessings. When you get angry and frustrated, you're going to be letting your blessings go left and right. And God's going to see you as somebody that doesn't know how to handle things. That's why you'll go through periods of drought and not having, because God wants to know if you're ready. God wants to see if you're ready to not get upset, to not get frustrated, to not throw away every opportunity you get because something doesn't go your way or you get mad or you get angry. All right, you can't let your anger get in the way of you moving through life. You can't let your anger block your blessings. You can't let you being mad stop you from communicating. You still got to talk to people. You're still alive. You still got to get things done. All right, when you're angry at work or you're angry at some place, you got to get your act together. All right, when you're working on a project and people are counting on you and you gotta go make that beat or you gotta go sing that hook or you gotta go put those pants together. You gotta go get those people together. You gotta get the ingredients together. Whatever you gotta do, you can't be mad when you're working with a group of people or you're working on something or you're a part of an organization and things don't go right. People are dependent on you. When people are depending on you and depending on your performance and for you to still follow through with what you said you were going to, you can't let that anger get in the way. Well, I was mad. I couldn't do it. I couldn't think right. That's why I didn't do a good job. They're not going to want to hear that. We paid you to do this. We chose you to do this. We're going to need you to perform. We're going to need you to still excel. We're going to need you to still pursue this. We're going to still need you to go through with this. We're going to still need you to create this. All right. When you stay calm, the world is yours because you're able to think clear. When you can think clear, you could communicate. All right. And when you can communicate, you can think things through. You can get what you want in life. All you have to do is stay calm, communicate, and think things through. All right. You got to be able to think things through. You can't let that anger cloud your judgment. You can't let that anger get in the way and make you upset. Now you're talking to people however you want to talk to them just because you're mad. Life doesn't work like that. When you're not mad, 15 minutes later, you're going to look back 15 minutes ago and be like, yo, I was a damn fool. Why did I do that? We have to calm down and think things through. All right. And I'm being repetitive in this video on purpose because this video, I make these videos for people like myself, people who learn better with this style of teaching. All right. And when you say something enough, it sticks in your mind and it gets planted in your mind like a seed once you hear it enough. Faith comes from hearing and hearing and hearing and hearing and hearing and hearing. That's a Les Brown quote. All right, one of my favorite motivational speakers out there. He said faith comes from hearing and hearing and hearing. So you have to keep hearing the right things over and over again for it to stick, for it to sink in your mind. And I know you are tired of losing things. I know you're tired of missing out on things. I know you're tired of your own butt being in the way. All right. Sometimes we ourselves are in our own way. And sometimes we got to get ourselves out of our own way. Because if you continue to stay in your way, if you continue to let your certain negative attributes about yourself become a problem for you, you're never going to become successful. People are already out doing enough and doing too much to other people already. It's already enough people that don't want to see you make it. It's already enough people that are trying to stop you. You can't want to stop you. You can't be stopping yourself. So whatever you need to change, you have to make that change so that way you'll be able to process things correctly. All right, everybody has an attitude, everybody got anger problems, everybody got a little bit of frustration that they deal with, whether it's big or whether it's small. Some people anger issues are bigger than others. All right, some people they get mad, they break stuff, they throw stuff. Some people get mad, they just say, you know what, I'm done with this, I'm not dealing with it. Either one, if either one's not gonna help. All right, it's better to walk away from things than to slam and break things. But if you're walking away from things and that's your only way of solving problems, that's not gonna help either. All right, sometimes you can't walk away from all your problems because sometimes the problems are still there. You may go from one place to another place, but if you're still behaving the same way, you have to solve that problem within you. A new environment may help and may make a difference, but whatever issues you're still dealing with internally, you have to fix those so that way, no matter where you go, you're going to be okay. Because there's a book that says, no matter that the title was, No Matter Where You Go, There You Are. Read that book a few years ago. I'm probably going to read it again. But no matter where you go, there you are. If you don't work on yourself and you take yourself to a new environment, all you're doing is taking that broken, downtrodden, hurt, scarred self to a new area. Just because you move to a new area doesn't mean that a healing is going to take place. A healing takes place in here and in here. The healing takes place on the inside. So you have to work on yourself and you have to stay focused on self-improvement. I'm telling you, if it wasn't for self-improvement, I probably wouldn't even, I'm not going to speak none into existence, but if it wasn't for self-improvement, I wouldn't be who I am right now. That's what I'm saying. And self-improvement, figuring things out about myself that I didn't like, seeing things about myself that I figured would help me more if I changed, definitely became an asset to my life. So that way I could be an asset to other people, even in the state that I'm in, working towards becoming successful. All right, I still have a level of success, but I'd still like to achieve more. So I sense the level of success that even though it's still a level of success, even though it's not the level of where I see myself at, I'm still proud of it. I still pat myself on the back. I'm still extremely grateful for it. But I know there's someplace else I could take it. I know I could go higher. So I can't go higher if I stay the same. I can't go higher if I don't work on myself or if I improve. If I keep my attributes that are negative, you don't get to certain places. People are going to see you. They're going to see how you act, how you respond to things. They're going to be like, get him out of here. We don't want him around. You see how he act? He can't be here. She can't be here. You see how she act? She ain't gonna be a good fit for our business. I thought we wouldn't work with her, but nah. That's why you have to constantly work on yourself, and it doesn't matter what other people think. And it's some things like that still may happen, even though you're working on yourself. But would getting mad in a situation like that help? No. All right. And that's another thing. Sometimes when you think you're working on yourself and you think you're making self improvement, some people still may find fault with you. It still may be some things you have to work on. Damn, I thought I was tip top shape. I thought I had this. Don't still stay calm, communicate. What is it that I need to work on? Since you have a issue, see, that's the thing. We get mad, and because things don't go our way, we just want to say, you know what? I'm turning around and I'm out. Don't do that. Learn to communicate. Stay calm. Think things through. Stay calm. Look, let me calm down. Communicate. Hey, what can I do to make this better? Okay, that's what I did wrong. Oh, okay. That's what you didn't like. Okay. Now I understand. Now, instead of just going away and getting upset, you actually know what you can improve on. And I guarantee you, it'll be a lot more. It might even be more things you did good than bad. That's why staying calm helps. Imagine getting mad and upset, ready to curse somebody out, and they're like, "We just wanted you to make it red instead of yellow. Um, we about to go with somebody else now. Here's your project back. Here's the money back. Yeah, we're still gonna pay you and everything, but thank you for your time, but no thanks. Oh, no, I'm cool. I'm really, yeah, no thanks. That's why you don't want to get upset. The higher you go, the less patience people are going to have for certain things. So it's like it's certain places and certain levels in life where you're supposed to know how to act because of how you see everybody else carrying themselves in that specific environment. So once you reach a certain level of success, people are going to expect you to already know how to carry yourself. They're not going to expect you to know everything, but you wouldn't go to a professional setting acting unprofessional. So that's why it's good to always be as professional as you can. All right, especially if we're calling ourselves chosen, we gotta stay calm. We have to learn how to communicate and think things through. Because when we do that, we communicate to God that we are ready to maintain our blessings and we're ready for more blessings. Because God doesn't want to bring you around certain people that He's already blessed. God doesn't want to bring you around certain people that'll bless you if you're gonna fumble it, if you're gonna mess it up, if you're gonna agitate, if you're gonna aggravate it up. All right, if you're gonna mad it up, hate it up, hurt it up. All right. Communicate, communicate, communicate. You have to learn how to communicate. Sometimes we get so mad and upset that we don't care. You have to care. This is something that you involved yourself in. This is something you told yourself you can do. Just because it doesn't go right, don't get upset and go blind now. Don't throw it all away now. You know what? I worked this hard. I worked this far. Screw it. I'm just gonna let my anger get in the way and allow my whole life to be ruined because I couldn't do this, or it didn't work out, or it didn't go my way, and I don't know how to communicate. You gotta talk to people. All right. Think things through. You know what? Okay, they told me I have to do this right. They told me I gotta fix this. Cool. I was about to get upset for nothing. When you think things through and you communicate, you figure out that you was about to get upset over nothing. You figure out that you were going to lose your cool and lose your calm over nothing. Now people look at you different. Now they don't see you as professional anymore. All right, now old girl don't even want to date you no more on the third floor. I thought he was handsome, but I don't know about all that. I'm good. Now the top executive don't want to take you out to lunch no more. I thought you were the lady that I thought you were, but now I don't think so. I think I'm going to talk to the girl on the. I'm going to talk to the male lady. We ruin all types of opportunities for ourselves when we don't think things through and we don't stay calm. You have to stay calm and you have to think things through. You have to use your mind. That's the epitome of growing up and being a big person, being an adult. All right, once you become an adult, once you become a big person, you got to be able to use your mind. And I know it's not easy. I know it's still difficult, even as an adult. But the more you practice to use your mind positively instead of negatively, you're going to create, like I said in some of the other videos, you're going to create new neurological pathways in your mind for your thoughts to travel. And when you practice staying calm and thinking things through, the next time you get angry, that's going to be your program. When you get upset and you lash out and you break things, that's going to be your program. So what would you rather be? Would you rather program your mind for success or program your mind for failure? Because I know there's some people out there like myself that when things don't work out, when things don't go our way, we don't stay calm, we don't communicate, we be quiet and angry off to ourselves, which is nothing wrong with that. But if you're not thinking things through, if you're acting out on that anger, if you're acting out on how you feel negatively, mad, frustrated, what is that going to do for you? Think about that. Think things through. If I act out right now, if I do this, if I act out on this anger, if I get mad, how's this going to help me? I'm mad as hell right now. If I leave right now, if I tell her how I feel, is that going to make the situation any better? Am I still going to have other problems? And if I act out on how I feel right now, will that cause me more problems on top of what I'm already dealing with? Let me just chill out for a second. Even if you don't have to say anything, even if they're in your face, hey, we need an answer. We want an answer. Excuse me. Excuse yourself. Oh, you don't have to say nothing. Yo, excuse me. I'll be right back. Who cares if they say anything bad? Who cares if they say anything negative? Who cares if they're still being mean? Who cares if they're being nasty? Don't get nasty back with these people. As you get older and as we get wiser, it's better to not even dip into that bag of anger. It's better to not even to jump into that reality. where you're getting mad with other people and your blood pressure's going up and you got veins popping out your head and now everybody's arguing and upset. So I guarantee you, it's always that one person that can argue, say whatever they want, and still keep everything that they got. And you got to watch out because people will get you caught up in something, not even feel that way about it, but because they know you're reactionary and they know you get angry, boop, now you up out of there. I didn't like her anyway. We got her up out of there. If you were able to stay calm and communicate, you would be able to see that they were trying to set you up. That's why staying calm and communicating and thinking things through is the number one way to maintain your blessing. All right, shout out to everybody who watched this video. Smash that like button, smash that share button. Don't forget to subscribe. I know everybody out there is maintaining their blessings. Shout out to you. Shout out to the prosperous you. Shout out to the great you. Shout out to the amazing you. All right, keep being creative. All right, keep going after your goals and dreams and keep being inspired. And don't let them stop you. And most importantly, don't let you stop you. If you got anything that you're dealing with, know that God is there for you to help you and get it up out your life so that you can get right. I'd like to thank you all for watching this video. Everyone, smash the like, share, subscribe button. Don't forget routine maintenance. Salute to the Druuill Nation. Salute to the Galactic family. And salute to each and every chosen vessel. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace!